What's up everyone, how y'all doing today? My name is Lucky from Lucky Lifestyle, and today we're going to see if we can increase our FTP threshold using EMS training. So this is going to be a 5-week ongoing experimentation to see if we can increase our FTP threshold using one session a week of EMS training of only 20 minutes. I've already done one session of EMS training as a trial to see how I felt and see how I liked it. And to be honest, I was really stronger the next day when I went swimming and I went biking. That's what gave me the idea for this experimentation, because I've been stuck at my level of FTP of 300 watts for the past year and a half, and I haven't been able to pass that level. So I'm curious if by using this biohack, I'll be able to jump to the other level of 330 watts or 360 watts. Now, for those of you guys that are not cyclists or triathlete, FTP is functional threshold power, which basically helps you determine your level of cycling performance. For those of you guys that are not familiar with EMS training, it's electrical muscle stimulation, where basically you're all patched up on your main muscles, so bicep, tricep, shoulders, chest, glutes, hamstring, quads, and you're getting shocked 85 times a second while you're working out. The whole concept behind that is that usually when you're training, you're only using 40 to 50, and depending on some research, 60% of your muscle fibers. But what EMS does is that it helps you target 95% of your muscle fibers. So it's basically tapping into that hidden potential that we all have inside of us. So my curiosity behind this experimentation is that if I tap into that 95% of muscle fiber, will I be able to put out more power on a consistent basis? And that's why I want to do it over a period of 5 weeks so that I train my body to do so. So with this video, I partnered up with Body Paul Studio, which is located in Kitsilano. I'm going to be doing all my sessions there every Saturday afternoon after my long rides. And also forget that I didn't introduce myself. My name is Lucky Sigoy. I'm a vegan Ironman athlete. I've been plant-based for the past 5 years. I've been competing in triathlon for the past year and a half. This is my second year. As of now, most of my races, I finished top 4, top 5 in my age group for my first year, which I'm kind of pretty excited about. And this year, I want to step it up to the World Championship level for my age group.
Scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and pass. I back up my actions. Fact, don't ask, grab reactions. Jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused. Call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose. Pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to doubt. Get ready for defeat now. I'm gonna make you bleed out. Listen on repeat now and weed out all the weak now. Get up and make a change. Don't remember yesterday. If you got something to say, speak your mind before your grave. Cause your life is yours to save. Ain't nobody gonna change. Everybody.
Minute into 330 watts, my legs gave out. So I'm still at a threshold of 300 watts. So hopefully with the EMS training, I can pass that threshold, because the first time I go in 1 minute in, but I still have 2 minutes to go in order to pass that level. So I'll just check in with you guys when I do my first EMS session. What's up everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome to part 2 of this series of EMS training to increase my power output on the bike. This would be my first session of the 5 weeks that I'll be doing before I do my next test. But I'll be honest with you guys, I kind of had to redo my FTP test that I filmed in my last video, because what happened is that I actually outpowered my bike trainer that I had. I'll show you this clip right here. As you can see, my legs are going really fast, so I had to have a cadence of 135 in order to maintain 330 watts, which is not normal. I can maintain 330 watts at like a 90 cadence, if you know what all those numbers mean. So I redid my test yesterday and I actually ended up passing that level that I've been stuck at for the past year and a half. So I did a full 3 minutes with 330 watts, and then I went in 1 minute in 360, and then my legs completely gave out. So I basically just leveled up a level. I'm now at 330 watts of a level. So now the goal is for the next 5 sessions to go up to that level of 360 watts. Again, I failed 1 minute into that level, so I got to complete the full 3 minutes and enter the 390 watts in order to be at that level. So I'm just super pumped about it. That just means it's going to be a harder challenge.
Yeah, I spit raps like a heart attack. Fast, fatal, hard impact. Past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and pass. I back up up my actions. Fact, don't ask, grab reactions. Jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose. Pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember, you're discreet out. Get ready for defeat now, I'm gonna make you bleed out. Listen on repeat now and weed out all the weak now. Get up and make a change, don't remember yesterday. If you got something to say, speak your mind before your grave. Cause your life is yours to save, ain't nobody gonna change. Everybody stays the same, so be different, make a name,
like
huh?
a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward.
Destroy my legs.
Always getting closer, march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, march until it's over.
It's ridiculous, I'm spitting this meticulous and limitless, while others out there spitting shit got hits up on the charts and shit. I see why other artists quit, cause people don't reward good shit. They love to hate but hate to live. Society, you swing and miss, and honestly I get it. Promise me you won't regret it. Wasting energy, forget it. Don't look back, go on and get it. Bite the bullet just a bit, bite your tongue and don't say shit. Make your actions hard to miss, be a legend not a myth. Yeah. It's obnoxious that I'm conscious, rapping honest as promise. Try to harness, as an artist stay modest. It's a long quest, I will not quit till 10,000 people going off when I drop this.
Yes, let's go.
Cause I got it figured out, I'm just honest and I'm loud. Saying modest but I'm proud, no I never had a doubt, yeah.
Good job.
You guys just came back from the 4th EMS session. As you guys saw by the clips, I was struggling. This was by far the hardest session I have ever done, and it was the session that I've sweated the most, especially post-triathlon. My legs were already feeling heavy, but in a weird way my body was adapting quickly to the session and to the stress that was being put on, so he was able to push harder. We cranked up the levels, we did some advanced movements that he mentioned that he doesn't usually do with people in the 4th session. So like the jumping one, that was by far the hardest movement, just because I was in contraction, was going up, and then it would just release the tension in my legs when I was up in the air, and I would land on soft legs and not being fully contracted, which just made my body wired to always being contracted and always being ready for when the contraction hits.
Just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over.
Alright guys, there you have it. That was session number 5. It was the hardest one by far. I don't think I've ever been that drenched when doing EMS. That was, honestly, I can't wrap my head around how hard that was. But now we're done the experimentation, so next week I'll be doing my F2P test. I'm really stoked. So the goal is to pass the level of 360 watts, so to complete the full 3 minutes in the 360 watt spectrum. Last time I did it, I only got like 45 to 50 seconds in, so if I go further than that, that means that I've improved, I've been stronger.
Baby girls across the nation.